Hey guys, it's Carlos from TeamShadowMonarchs. I got my friend here, Anthony, from our locals. He's got a Constellar build for you, and we'll go from there. Go ahead.
Well, right now I'm running 3 Pollux because he's good. He gets that additional normal summon, so if someone bounces your Sheraton, you could just summon Pollux and then summon Sheraton, get a search just because. Run 3 Algidi, same thing as Pollux, but they can affect Veiler her. Not too sure. Someone torrentialed me, and you cannot get her effect when she's torrential. I just learned that today. But these are your main sworn cards. They swarm a lot. Next up, you run 3 Sombre. This is really good and consistent. It makes you go for your recycle plays, for just getting rid of just whatever. Just get rid of an XC because you're not going to bring it back anytime soon. And just make another play with Cost or Syad or Pollux or just whatever. Go for 4s, 5s, and other craziness. It's a lot. Next, you're probably going to wonder why I run 3 Syad. I'm going to just stop you there. This is good. You should run this at 3. Why I run it at 2? I mean, yeah, you could put effect Veiler, but I don't have it. I don't care. I'm going to show you why later on in the video why I'm running 3. 3 costs? Why not 3 costs? He modulates his level and he goes for those 5s, and if you have double costs, you can go for 6 and get M7 and use his effect that turn. 2 Sheraton, all you need to do is run. He's like your Rhoda, your E-Call for Constellars. Just summon it and all that nasty stuff happens. Marshmallons, why Marshmallons? Because it helps get your draw power. It protects from dumb stuff like, oh, I'm going to just pop Pleiades. Oh, okay. Next turn, I don't have anything. Set Marshmallon. Then you just stall and wait to draw. It's really good. Run it. Honest, self-explanatory. If you don't know what this card does, I always slap you. Gores. Why Gores? Because it's Gores. They attack while you have no field. You just 27 them. Gorilla, I hate back row. I don't have enough money for Bear. I just stick with Gorilla. Plus, I hate back row. I already mentioned that. 3 MST. You already know. 2 Tenki, because 3 is too much for me. I like 2. 2 searches for your costs and your Gorilla or Bear, whichever you like to run. Now, 2 Infernal Reckless summons. This card has helped me a lot. You special summon Syad, and you pick whatever monster you have face up on the field, and they bring multiple copies of it. And the best part is, if they have an extra deck monster, they cannot bring that extra deck monster, and they're stuck with it. And you bring out 3 Syads, and you go crazy. You summon you have 3 Syads, and then you just summon a level 4, whatever. Syad copies all level 4, or whatever's in your grave, and then you go for Prey Saber or Omega, and it's the best lock. 1 day of peace, because I like to have that draw power when I have Sheraton on field. If I summon Sheraton and get a search, then it's just out there. And then you just play, when you summon Sheraton, get your search, play 1 day of peace, you take no battle damage, and you just draw 1 for free. Only got 1 dress. I'd rather have another dress or Forbidden Lance to protect my monsters. I'm really testing 1, because I only have 1 first off. And I would like a second one. I'm test playing them right now. Monster Reborn. Just, come on. You all know what that is. Rhoda, searches for Pollux, and nothing more. Dark Hole, again, you already know. Venus Chains stop a lot. I wouldn't say it's better than Effect Veiler, but with the monsters I have in the lineup, I'd rather run Venus Chain. And it doesn't stop Stardust, obviously, but, from attacking, but it really stops a lot of other decks, obviously. 2 Mirror Force, because it's Mirror Force. 2 Torrential. Best play you can obviously do is normal summon Algidi or Pollux and cost, and just go for Omega. Then if they have full field, just Torrential, then chain Omega. Then everything blows up but your Constellar monsters. And then you just go for game if you can. And then Solemn Judgment. Because it's Judgment. Why not? Alright, on to the side deck. Why not? I run 3 Consecrated Lights because I hate Inzectors and I hate Evil Swarm, or whatever bases around Dark. Dark Worlds, they cannot bring out Grapha. They can use Grapha effect to pop Sacred Light, or Consecrated Light. Why did I say Sacred? Consecrated Light, but, you know, this just stops Inzectors. I summoned it on my friend, he couldn't do anything. Lightning Vortex stops Harpy's pet, Phantasmal Dragon. And I didn't draw into it, but I still beat him. Trap Stuns for Chain Burn, because it's a stupid deck. Same goes for it. I'm going to take out a Trap Stun and put 3 Royal Decrees. This stops just anybody that runs Trap Heavy. And that extra Phoenix Chain, just because. Mind Crush for decks that like to search a lot and you already know what's in their hand and you want to look and just anticipate what they're going to do. Plus, if you get it wrong, you get to discard. But if you have Sombre's in hand, you just basically plus twice. So, no, I got it wrong. Ditch cost and then summon Sombre and banish and then go for rank 5 or whatever. And this is probably the best side deck card for Constellars, just in my opinion, is Goes and Match. Because if you go up against Elemental Dragons, you can just stop whatever they're doing. They would have to stick with that one monster, so they're gonna desperately need Tempest to just go for Dracosac or whatever. But they can't bring out Light and Darkness Dragon. They're gonna have to pop this. And all your monsters are basically light. Everything is light. Everything. This is a really good card. It stops Stardust and all that other stuff. Alright, on to the extra deck. I run 1 Starleash Paladynamo because, well, this card's freaking amazing. You stop anything. You just slap it in the face with straight up 2000 and negates the monster's effect. And then you draw one if it dies by battle or card effect. So good. Prey Sape is the honest of the deck. You just attack and you detach and it gets 1,000 boost. What I did today's tourney, I summoned double Prey Sape and he flipped out when I attacked and then detached and then used the other Prey Sape to attack, or no, to detach twice. So this was like a 4,400 beater. And then I attacked for game for the 24. He was very mad. 3 Omegas because I hate back row, and it's definitely needed for the deck. He's your Lance of the deck. You're going to want Lances and Dresses for Omega because with the new ruling, obviously, with Bottomless versus Omega, Omega is not quick play. You have to actually manually activate its effect. But it's pretty good, and with Tenki giving it that extra 100 boost, it's Stardust status. 3 Pleiades, like the boss monster of the deck, just bounces, composes during any player's turn. You can go for recycle plays, just play Tenki, then bounce, then Tenki again, or just whatever. You can just stop them from playing. They just know, like, alright, if I do this, he's going to bounce it. And it just stops him and it just makes him think for another play, and it just puts pressure on him. Tyrus stops Bottomless. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So good card. I love this card. It made me win a lot of games. Always just run 2. If you have 3, run 3. This, all I gotta say, it's so good. Just pops cards and back row because I hate back row so much. Volcasaurus pushes for game a lot. Just any card you can't get over, detach, pop it, take damage. It's so good. I love everything about this extra deck. And then 2 M7s. I'm not too fond about this. I like it. It just stops like Spellbinding Circle and Phoenix Chains because you just summon it on top of whatever. Just Pleiades and then, oh, it's Phoenix Chain, bam. No, it's not. It's really good. And it's a good 27 beater, poke for game. Anything else I would recommend is if you want to make another build for Constellars, I would say run Limiter Removal. So good because of the machine. You could just attack, say Honest, and then Limiter Removal. They cannot do anything. If they're taking it in the face, they just taking a massive amount of damage, and it was just going to be game. And that's basically it. Well, bye YouTube. I got other decks to make, and I really don't like talking to people.
Alright guys, well that was his Constellar build, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind letting us get some of his other builds, but that's when he completes them. But yeah, this is Carlos from Team Shadow Monarchs, and that's our end phase.